Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. I had my own set of difficulties. Connection issues. Just grabbing. I gotta shrink the capture, because now my big head is in the middle of it. Ah. There we go. Actually, wait. The reason it's so big is because the... Oh! Yeah, because it wasn't shrunk down, it was full screen. And normally I shrink down all my games, so I have the ability to read chat. There we go. Alright, I think that's good. Should I check my file space to make sure that the VOD won't stop recording in the middle of it? Yeah, that was good to check. That would have stopped it. That. The other. There we go, now I should have no technical difficulties through this stream. And if I do, then... skill issue. Please do not change perspective. Same joke again. So scary. Did I make myself slim? Version of 8 chunks or above is recommended. That's something that I should check. Render distance. 8 chunks or above, so 40 chunks is good. Your sound is turned on, all that. Ah! The same basement. Any new books available? There's Handbook Everbloom. That's not the Dungeon Master's Guide. It's Xanathars. Icewind Dale. Yeah, that does say Candlekeep Mysteries. Good. I just want to check if they have the modern Player's Handbook, or if they're doing the 2014 still. That's the old Monster Manual. I still use that. I haven't upgraded yet. Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide. Ah, we're still playing my 2014 rules. I would never. I would. I prefer the 2024 rules, but I still use a lot of 2014 subclasses and all that haven't been transferred over. Another thing, they probably just reused the thing, because why would you make a whole new... why'd you make a whole new thing here? Oh, back to being a
Hey
woman.
there, welcome back. I had such a great time playing Dungeons and Dragons with you last time. I'm glad you decided to
You're a
come back for
machine.
more. Catra and Vair had some wild adventures together, but you didn't get to hear the full story. Those two had lots of adventures before their final battle to save the material plane. In fact, why don't I take you through some of them?
I'm
You'll get to
going
see how
through a
Catra's
series of...
relationship with Vair develop more closely. Meet new characters, talk with some of your favorites, fight new monsters, and explore hidden corners of the Forgotten Realms. First off, though, do you want a refresher on how the game works? It's been a bit since the last time we played.
Last time?
Yes,
Question mark.
remember we had that lovely adventure with
Uh,
Catra and
oh.
Vair through the Forgotten Realms. Don't worry, we can always run that campaign again if you like.
They won't just let you. First, on the marketplace. If you, yeah,
First off,
okay.
though, do you want a refresher on how the game works? It's been a bit since the last time we played.
No, I remember it pretty solidly. Ah, well then, I'm not going to go for Paladin again. I had a good time, but there was some... But I think I'm gonna go for Wizard. Everbloom Games presents. I didn't have to sit down this time! And with Minecraft and Wizards of the Coast. Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons, yeah. But, huh. They get to the storytellers of the world.
Great. Now that we've cleared that up, let's start with a little recap. You are playing as Catra.
I just said we didn't need a recap.
Your parents tasked you to investigate a series of disappearances in your village,
I just
suggesting that you speak
What's
to
the point of
nearby
asking?
dragon, Dnd or Vair for short. However, when you arrived in his cave, you witnessed a
Hi,
horrible
Cupcake.
scene.
This cat only loves me
Mysterious
when I'm doing
assailants
something.
trapped Vair's soul in a coin and stole his body away after infecting it
Yeah.
with some sort of parasite for their own nefarious purposes.
Yeah.
The villains then misplaced the coin, and
Yep,
you,
I got a
upon
dragon
touching
in my
it,
brain because
found
putting
Vair's
things in your
soul
brain is
forced into your own
one
body.
thing.
Note that Vair can talk to you, but only you can hear him.
Right.
You return to your village only to find it set ablaze by the same people who
Cupcake, no!
had trapped
Ah.
Vair. They seem to be hunting you while everyone in your entire
what?
village, including your parents, have gone missing. As the
You're
pair of
being
you set
put
off
on
on
the
a
bed.
journey to restore Vair to his body and rescue the missing townspeople, you begin exploring the world outside of your village for the first time.
Yeah.
You too meet new allies, battle surprising and challenging enemies, and eventually learn of a coming calamity. While your relationship with Vair is rocky at first, you both find a strange comfort in one another's company, despite your unusual
Yeah,
circumstances.
except... And then it gets
Vair,
shattered.
however, has a terrible fear of small spaces and confinement, as they remind him of being rendered helpless while having his soul ripped from his body and stuffed into a coin. We rejoin our heroes after having faced the mage who stole Vair's body. But this story isn't about him. No, this is about your deal with Thesserai, Archmage and the Sage of Magic at Candlekeep. After you were arrested for sneaking into Candlekeep's inner ward, Thesserai offered to dismiss the charges and even help you to put Vair's soul back into his body in exchange for help with a task.
Yeah. Did we
Now
not
that
do
you
that
have
task?
Thesserai's request, you return to
Yeah.
the Great Library, where the powerful wizard awaits. After reporting to him,
so I'm
he
back.
reveals that those responsible for Vair's predicament may be a cult that worships insane, horrifying gods from beyond the stars called Elder Evils.
I think that's
He even
new.
has a lead on something that may help separate your soul from Vair's.
Hey,
Before
wait!
you leave,
This
though,
is...
It seems that he has another matter of great importance to discuss.
Now you just hold on a second.
Before you head off to Icewind Dale, there is a favor I would like to ask of you. There's a magical artifact that might as well be a physical representation of chaos and probability, known colloquially as the Deck of Many Things.
Yo, I love that.
Experimenting with chaos
I hate the
magic
Deck
for
of
the
Many
past year or
Things
three,
in
and the Deck
reality.
of Many Things has been integral to my research. Unfortunately, the problem with chaos magic is that it is, well, chaotic. My investigations have been rather fruitful, but one of my experiments may have gone a little, unexpectedly. And now the deck has been scattered all around the Sword Coast, even up to Icewind Dale. I cannot make the trip myself. I have too many responsibilities here, but if you can collect the cards for me, then we can both benefit from whatever magics I uncover in my
F5,
work.
what do I look like?
Fortunately, I had the foresight to place tracking spells on each card, partly to see where the cards go after someone draws one. Unfortunately, the tracking is imprecise, so I can only point you in the right direction. That being said, each card is a magical artifact in its own right, and is likely to have attracted some attention. Simply asking around and helping out the locals as you go could be a good way of finding the missing cards. Just don't try to reorganize them. Strange things could happen if you do, ranging from the inconvenient to the levels of horror that are reserved for nightmares and particularly bad advertisements. As a note, though, chaos magic is related to the energies of the outer planes. In other words, this research could be useful in finding out exactly what that masked mage with his little army of eldritch horrors intends to do. It might even help you find Dnd Ravair's body. Just food for thought. Have fun roughing it in the wilds.
Chapter 1's already
Deck of Many
complete.
Things is one of the most legendarily powerful artifacts in all the realms.
I gathered. But what does it actually do?
The Deck of Many Things is a set of cards like those you'd find in a set of playing cards. But each card carries with it a powerful magical effect. Using it is always risky, as some effects can be advantageous, but others disastrous.
I can run now. Good.
Few know exactly what the possibilities of its use are, but it is powerful enough to cause untold chaos in the wrong hands.
Yeah.
At the same time, in the right hands, it could be the deciding factor in turning the tides
No,
of war.
Malwarebytes, I don't
We
care.
must secure all the missing cards, as much as it pains me to do the bidding of Thesserai.
Yikes. I guess we better get going then.
Wow. So this could have just been an addition to... Huh. I was hoping it would be a sequel continuing off of, you know, we ended last time with the whole forgive Vair or don't. Man. Okay, so I do gotta figure out how I'm gonna level this. I've already broken the map because of my weird mouse. God damn it. Because I really can't hold use item. It'll just double click and then let go. So now it just brings me to this screen. Do I have to go and redo all this? Or if I just save and quit and then go to the next thing, will it work out? Will leaving and loading again work? Oh no, the Minecraft music's playing. Warner Brothers is gonna kill me. How do I mute it? No! Ah. This is horrible. Ah. Isn't that a lie? The 3,500 tropical fish? I thought there were more. do, 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 do. There we go. Aha. Attack speed, damage, decreases damage taken. Okay, so I think that's also how my magic missile scales. Cooldown time for class abilities. Why am I at -3 charisma? That's not me at all. Also, see what I mean? My right click is weird. And it's only been getting worse. But I really don't want to replace this mouse. I've had it for so long. Let's just get my charisma up. I just resigned to having a cat on my lap. So she's seeing me. Not embarrass myself by trying to... I don't want to... I want to distribute my stat points, please. Can I please just make my charisma to a 1? And I can make my wisdom to a 1. Oh, I got it? Going to start back here and then drag my finger back. Yeah. 2 stat points available. No, I think I'm gonna go for intelligence. Decrease the cooldown for magic missile and make it stronger. Hello. Yeah. Magic missile. Hit either hits a creature of your choice, take it within range. Yep. Oh, I have to hold use item. This is bad for me. Right, that's all of the things that we got last time. When you input hint, start skip protection. Yeah, okay. Hard mode, no damage mode. Your character will be invincible. No, thank you. What's this? Basic wizard stuff. Yep. Basic staff. Oh, I can get some cool staffs. The deck of many missing things. Queen of Rats. Wait, this is just a series of side quests. That's all it is.
You
Have a
again.
good
I
explanation.
can't say I approve of Sage Thesserai's decision to make a deal with you. Makes
Okay.
upholding the law difficult if people think they can just make an agreeable exchange after they commit a crime. Still, perhaps we can get some use out of you. Help make up for the damage you did in the catacombs.
Oh, the damage of killing wolves and cubes.
You're going to keep giving me the stink eye whenever I pass by if I don't help you, so sure, what do you need?
That,
Before you
yeah.
illegally entered the city, you might have noticed the small mist-shrouded island near Candle Cape.
I don't
need
remember
you to
that at
go
all.
there and lift the curse that keeps a perpetual mist in place. The
Okay.
lighthouse there is entirely obscured, and we need it visible, lest approaching vessels crash into the rocks. We've already had several such losses in the
There.
3 years since this began.
3 years and you haven't done anything?
This is bad for commerce and an unacceptable hazard. Will you do it?
The game agrees.
3 years? Why are you only just now trying to take care of this?
Yeah!
We've actually sent people before to investigate. Many were frightened away, some never returned.
And what do I get out of this? Your goodwill?
Goodwill, the thrift thing.
Yes,
Okay.
plus payment. I do not expect you to risk your life for free. Or work at all for free. Unless it is to redress your crimes.
Is there anything more you can tell me about this curse?
Let me hear it.
I am afraid not. Our scrying magics will not pierce the fog for some reason.
Oh no.
The only thing I can tell you is that we think the curse is related to a ghost
Of
ship that washed up on
course.
shore around the same time the fog appeared.
Could have started with
When we
that.
went to investigate the beach ship, there was no crew on board or evidence that they had departed on foot. People avoid the place now, as they think it is haunted or bad luck.
I'll
I'll
help
look
you.
into this for you, but I'm not making any promises. I don't exactly specialize in curses.
No, I'm a level 1 wizard.
That is fine. Information is what we need most of all. Go there, then tell us what you find. Head down to the docks attached to the Court of Air.
Is that meant to be a
You will find the
rapier?
ferryman to take you over.
I think she's meant to be using a rapier, but that's too curved. Then again, I suppose that it would be difficult to differentiate them in Minecraft, of all things. Can I buy better equipment somewhere? I'm wanting to go.
From atop the city walls, I saw a tree fall in the forest.
Ah, the whole streaming sound thing, yeah. Okay. Chest. Open. It's not a mimic. Good. Rose bushes. Ah. Do you think rose bushes were common in perimeters because while they are beautiful, they're also a defense mechanism? Because they have so many brambles. Okay, so... You know, last time I never really got the whole thing with... I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I definitely lost it. I don't... Right now I don't understand why this would be a... Why is this where they decide to jump off of right now? Probably because they can't really go back after dealing with bloody... the Demogorgon? Anyway, that's a pretty major thing that they can't just pass by. Now I need monsters to kill. That's the Monstery of Air, I think. No, that's the... No, that's the bloody island. What was I thinking? I can't just swim there. Because water kills me. I remember this from last time. Water is a death sentence. Oh hey, it's the place where there were goblins before. Huh. Oh yeah, by the way, the title is lying to you. I knew that there was a sequel, because it came out 2 days after I finished the first one. I used to think it was 2 days. I know it was shortly after. And I decided to delay playing it because I didn't want to oversaturate on Minecraft, like I am currently struggling with Baldur's Gate. There we go, something wandering about. Hi, skeleton. Yeah. Ah, the cooldown is so long. Fireball! Oh, that worked. Magical barrier. Bam, 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 bam. Magical missiles. Yeah. Goblins ain't that bad. Especially because they're not using tactics that goblins typically would of stealth. That would be hard to pull off in Minecraft. Magic Missile is just an instant kill button for a lot of things. Fireball is a not so instant kill for others. Okay, so this was not the... Should I just go along the coastline to find it? This monastery place I meant to go to? That, I guess, would make sense. They probably had us all the way back in Candlekeep because it was decently lower leveled compared to the we were sent before. That was on the more manageable side of things. Bang. Magic missile, don't fail me now. Bam, bam, and low-level generic. I'm gonna assume it's like Ray of Frost. No, Ray of Frost has the whole saving throw aspect. What cantrip is it? What cantrip am I starting with here? I just need 100 coins. And if I happen to find the place I need to go... Ooh, wait, there's a clear path. This might be it. There's the ghost ship. Skeleton. It's a spooky, scary skeleton, everyone. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, my headphones are weird, so I didn't... Well, I say weird. Broken. So I didn't register that these were that they were right behind me. There we go. There shouldn't be more. No, even if I can afford one pair of boots, I'll have to choose. I say one. I mean one piece of armor. Can I be honest with y'all? I think that I'd be a lot more receptive to doing like a full proper Minecraft playthrough if the game had something akin to a magic mirror from Terraria. If I get one thing added to Minecraft, it would be that. Bam, bam, bang, bang. Oh, now there's a skeleton too. Oh, you gads. How am I gonna deal with all of these enemies? I can't even see their health bars because of the trees. Critical hits. Even though magic missiles can't. It's kind of a big thing. They don't roll to hit, they just automatically do. There you go. When the magic missile actually gets to go off and hit something, it does big damage. Because I'm specializing into intelligence. I'm gonna dump everything into intelligence. No, I wanted to have a not negative charisma. Unless I get some sort of ability that requires on it, I'm not gonna go any further. But that's probably why you'd want to actually do the multiplayer. Because then you can have a party face who's specialized into charisma, while the rest are in various other stats. You know, I'd want to be... Yeah, like, you'd have one paladin who's there to be the party face, do all that, deal with charisma checks, smite people up close. You have a wizard to serve them at distance, all of that. Oh, do I want to upgrade my staff? I'm one off from the staff. This is cruel.
If you're looking to avoid a painful, gruesome death, come to the right place.
Dex and int. Intelligence and charisma. Constitution and
Don't try to
intelligence.
steal anything. I've got a good memory for faces.
Constitution and intelligence. Let's go with intelligence and charisma. Yeah, I'm actually equipped, so I'm not gonna bother with... Yeah, purchased and equipped. Alright, now let's deal with...
something?
The captain of the guard said that you would take me to that island with the lighthouse on it.
Ah, another one, huh?
Oh,
Hope you have your affairs in order. Seems like half
Let's
the people
go.
I take over there for her never make the return trip.
Yeah, she said something along those lines too.
Huh, your funeral? Well, come on then. I'll play the part
I
of
can
ferryman
launch
to the
through
afterlife
blocks, I
again, it
think.
seems.
oh, my camera's skewed. This is weird. No! No. Not sirens. I hit F5.
That is disquieting. Perhaps there is a siren about.
A what?
A creature that sings to lure people into danger, usually to run a ship ashore so that it can eat whomever falls in the water. Keep an eye out. They are devious, but not too dangerous in a fight.
There's rats. No, I had it properly angled to hit the rats. I can swim. Yeah, I can swim. Good. There we go, dead rats. Bang, bam, 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 bam. Fog. I don't think there's really been fog effects in Minecraft before. That's odd. I mean, fun, but odd. Quest log updated. Kill the giant rats. Can't really reason with these guys, can ya? Bam,
These skeletons
bam.
are still wearing what's left of their armor.
They must be what is left of some of our predecessors, but I cannot tell whether these were avowed soldiers or mercenaries like us.
Like us.
And,
I'm not a mercenary.
we're a
You agreed
mercenary.
to payment from someone you do not owe allegiance to in exchange for risking your life. That makes you a mercenary. Especially considering how you are now killing monsters to secure that payment.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's fair.
It is nothing to be ashamed of.
No. I don't have lay on hands because I chose wizard instead of paladin. I'm here to slay you, foul creature!
Ugh. How is that sound supposed to lure anyone? It makes me want to run the other way.
Yeah?
Indeed. Perhaps not a siren, but something else.
No, fairness, I don't normally think of siren
Look at
songs
that wall.
actually being
Something
beautiful.
happened there where that frame hangs.
Which frame?
Indeed,
Okay.
there is a simple frame here, though you do not know what for, and there is some damage to the wall behind it.
Oh. Let's look
Something
around.
glints in the light. You notice
Yay.
slivers of a reflective material cling to the very edge of the frame and
Oh,
realize that this
this!
was once a mirror,
Yeah.
though all of
It's a
its
mirror.
glass is missing.
Interesting. And why did I press... Why did I enter the inventory?
Hold a moment, child. Look closer at the stonework on this building. I could have sworn I saw runes. We should determine their purpose, if any.
Where? Over here? Over here?
Following Vair's advice, you run your hand over the rough stone, feeling the cool surface, now damp from the fog, and start to pick out small
Oh, right
carvings
there.
in the bricks.
How'd you
How
see
could
it?
you see something I didn't if you're looking through my eyes?
Oh, this is gonna bring up that dragon
Just
site.
because you looked at something does not mean that you saw it. When two people look at a scene, they often notice very different things.
I should succeed at this because I'm
With
good at
Vair's sight and your
intelligence.
experience with magic, you
Yeah.
two determine that the runes are part of an abjuration-based spell. However, it seems to be keeping something from leaving the island, rather than keeping other things out.
Oh. It's a sealing rune? Damn. Alright. Fireball. Get magic barrier up. Oh, it's madness.
I really don't like the sound of that.
Nor I. Be careful, child. That is no sign.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, what could that be? How would I go through the entire monster manual, rank them by ability, and still not know what this is?
Cartero, that is a
Oh, it's a
banshee.
banshee.
Block your ears, lest its wail kill you.
It can kill me.
I don't know
first time.
why I was scared of it being a banshee. I didn't want to guess banshee because... I don't know.
Stop, please. I am sorry. I shall not try to hurt you again. My mind is not entirely my own, and I was frightened.
You were frightened. You tried to kill me.
Yeah!
I'm sorry. I have been in this state for some time, and it feels like my thoughts become a bit more chaotic and nonsensical with every day.
Skill issue.
New people surprise me and upset me, especially after some tried to destroy me, and I have been alone for so long.
Who are you? Are you why this fog is always in place? Why won't you let anyone light the lighthouse?
My name is Cylindra. When I was alive, I had a vision for the city, a way to better it.
Oh.
But the sages were not willing to surrender the power they so cherish.
Right, wizards
I
don't
was
like giving up
sentenced
power.
by the petty and jealous men who rule Candlekeep to be this lighthouse's keeper for the rest of my days. One
And
night,
now even more.
a ship appeared and grazed this island's rocky shore. I watched it happen, looking for any sign of why the crew did not steer away. But instead of men on the decks, I saw rats.
Rats!
Of them.
Thousands
Men
of
fled from the
rats
ship
on the
and
ship.
onto the island, swimming to shore before swarming the tower. I locked the doors and heard them scratching and biting at the wood and trying to climb the walls. There was no way out, and I could only sit and listen, trapped. Eventually, I
Perished. I see the corpse.
I
Yeah.
died, and my spirit was bound here by the horror that I had experienced. I cannot leave and am forced to relive those memories every day. It is driving me mad.
Do you know how we could bring you peace? Send you to the afterlife?
No, but I do know how you can free me from this island, at least. There is a circle of stones in the woods where druids sometimes meet to worship and conduct rituals.
Yeah, we found that last
There is
time.
strong magic
It was just a
in that
random place to discover.
And if you burn my bones on the altar, along with a symbol of the event that so cursed me, my spirit will be lifted into the air with the smoke and ash, setting me free from my prison. I will be able to wander the world and leave those terrible memories behind.
What do you mean by a symbol? Any idea what we could use?
The ship that brought the rats here washed ashore nearby. That vessel was the architect of my death and will provide the means of my freedom.
Okay, I saw it in
Find
the
something
distance.
unique to the ship, something that shows its identity, like the boards where its name is painted.
Let's look over
for
a flag.
example.
All right then. I'll help you.
Thank you. Truly, I thank you from the bottom
One
of
magic.
my
At first, it
heart.
was one magic missile that killed it.
Here. I will feel when the deed is done, and both the fog and I shall depart the moment it is, never to return. Farewell.
Alright, yeah. Oh. Ah. Why just get a new crafting recipe unlocked? Hold on, that... I don't have a crafting table, so I can't see what it is. Ah.
Child, I would be careful of that one. Banshees are not your average ghost or lost soul. The
Right.
stories I have heard are far from flattering. As far
Yeah,
as I know,
I
there
don't
are
really
always
trust it.
elf women who have been punished for some misdeed. You may want to ask Thesserai about why she was imprisoned here before deciding to loose her upon the world. As one of the city's sages, he likely knows what happened.
I'll
I
think
trust
about
Thesserai.
it.
Surprised to see you still alive.
Bang, bang. Give me those coins. Hey, take me to the docks. I want to ask Thesserai. It just speed runs. Whoa. Ah. You are not messing around, good sir. No. No! No! Oh. Well, I'm gonna see where this guy can take me. Oh. Damn. He's just there because he was there last time. Let's head to Thesserai. Unicorn Inn, yep. She's... But... What's with those cuffs on her arms? Like, damn. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I am a bit surprised we didn't get to do a race selection, but I was surprised about that last time, so...
Tired of guard duty. Want to go back to studying magic.
Who said that? And why do I feel like I'm going in not the right direction to find Thesserai? Oh, it's over there, and I'm over here. Yeah, okay. Let me just hop the fence real quick. Oh, now I'm trespassing too. Hello, I have a just human skeleton on me. This is completely fine and normal.
Back again? I'll take that to mean you want something.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about a woman who was forced to be the lighthouse keeper? She died and is turned into a banshee.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Lindra Amakir, that venomous woman, was sentenced to the island for trying to take over Candlekeep. She had a small, dedicated following that wanted to make her queen and force the Avowed into servitude under her.
Right.
She'd threatened and obtained blackmail on so many of the people in charge of the city that no one would dare arrest her until the sages themselves became involved. Nearly became a civil war.
Fair.
We sentenced her to the island so that she could serve the city that she had nearly destroyed while warning incoming ships away from the rocks and her equally perilous self.
Yeah.
Guess that one came back to bite us, huh?
Yeah, you should have just killed her. For the
She
execution.
wants to be free of the island, and told us that burning her bones at the druidic shrine, along with the symbol of the thing that killed her, would let her leave the island.
Right.
If done properly, it would do just that, and divines above help us if that were to happen.
So we're not gonna do that.
Knowing her, she would immediately seek vengeance and then abuse her new freedom to torment whomever looked at her sideways in life. It is not in a banshee's nature to recognize their own faults. They always blame others.
I mean, yeah, that's
So we
a
just
thing
leave
with the
her?
undead.
Give up on the lighthouse?
Or can we kill her?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
If you grind her bones to dust at the shrine and then scatter the dust to the ground while burning that symbol you mentioned, it will sever her connection with the island. That will tie her to the shrine long enough for her soul to pass on into whatever wretched afterlife she deserves.
Okay, so we just grind her to
That being
dust.
said, she probably won't be too happy if you do that, and will try to stop the ritual.
But how? She's stuck
Please
on
at
the
least
island.
consider doing the right thing, even if it's risky and a pain in the posterior.
Yeah, I'm doing the right
I'll
thing.
tell you
I'm a
how it
good
goes.
person. I don't like being mean. Especially not to friends. I think I'm too much of a people pleaser though. I get taken advantage of a lot. Alright. We can't search every barrel to find fish and camp supplies. No. I'll say the sheer variety in Minecraft is impressive.
Hope the sages figured out these disappearances soon.
Oh boy, let's go into the sewers again. I didn't realize that was the sewers, but you know what? Yeah, why not? Didn't we deal with, like, a big evil that was in the sewers and they arrested us for that? Like, huh. Man, why are we helping these people? Other than I like being helpful. That's sewers again.
From atop the city walls,
I
saw a tree fall.
My sense of direction in real time. And this is not the right way to go. Okay, where do I leave the city from? Damn it. Probably not going higher up. I'm sure of that. Ah, over there. That's like a town square sort of thing. There's the gate. So I got pants before. Let's grab boots. Yeah. Get some dexterity on me. Attack ever so slightly faster. Look at me, I'm getting better and better. Oh, wait, I think I have to ask the ferryman to take me to the shipwreck. Shipwreck, please. And now he's speedy. Also, I'm really not afraid of the Banshee, considering how easily she died before. I mean, really, one magic missile and you're dead? Skill issue. And one magic missile kills most things at level 1. Book. Alcohol.
There. That figurehead on the ship will do perfectly for dealing with the Banshee Cylindra.
Oh. Okay. So that's it. I didn't have to go on the ship. Boo, I wanted to get on and explore this whole ship area. Yeah. Whoa. Would you look at that? I'm the king of the world, Jack! I'm rewarded for my explorations! I thought I could double click and... There we go. Oh, I'm really rewarded. Ooh. I can finish off my matching set of clothing. Sadly, I can't finish off the whole set of equipment. I can't get this special weapon. Unless I go the long way back and kill some things on the way, which I'm down to do. Is it a field of flowers and wheat? That's some good synergy. I'm stomping on the crops. Even though it won't do anything. And that's the edge of reality. Fun. Should I start restricting my players' movement more? I mean, I already bought a whole book dedicated, and I got it from the library. I'm already reading a whole book dedicated to making encounters more deadly through using the monstrous tactics. But yet, The Monsters Know What They're Doing is a really good book. I'm already fantasizing about murdering people with gnolls. Fireball! Magic missile! I can attack them from a bit of a distance! Silly goblins! I'm your god! Ship figurehead. Syringe's bones. Yeah. Oh, that's the ship again. No, I'm going around too much. I'm not even gonna finish a single quest because I'm too busy goofing. Like a goofy goober. Ah! Oh, that's a lot. Bang! That hardly does anything. Why'd the magic missile not execute? There we go. Ah! This isn't working out. Bang. Oh god, that wasn't enough to kill it. Oh boy. Why don't I have magic barrier up? I'm a squishy wizard. I should have my bloody mage armor active. I'm assuming mage armor is what it's meant to be. You know what? They're stuck down there and I'm up here. I have fireballs. I have range advantage. Bang. Ha, get drowned. Just like I was, repeatedly and unfairly. I still don't think I could afford the full set of, like, armor and weapon. But I can at least get full armor. Okay, there's the island. Now the question is, should I buy the armor before or after dealing with the Banshee? No! This is unfair! This is outrageous! I should have at least more of a swimming speed than that. Ferryman! Please take me back to the docks. You're really fast. Okay, what direction am I firing them? Okay, just according to this, I'm firing them directly out of my line of sight. Huh. There we go. Thank you, ferryman. I suppose I can go shopping first, then. Yes, armor. Yes, armor. No! No, I did not just get a potion seller reference. No! My potions are strong enough to kill a beast, let alone a man. Oh. I'm sorry, that's funny to me. Ah.
The shrine. If you have not yet, consider the repercussions of your decision here. It may be more dangerous for you to banish Cylindra, but setting her free could be disastrous.
Maybe.
Ooh, chest.
You think she's learned her lesson?
I sincerely doubt it.
You know, as a banshee, they absolutely have not.
What will you do? Free the banshee or send her spirit onto whatever comes next?
Banish her to the
And
hells!
begin crushing them with a stone, grinding them into shards against the altar, and then into even finer pieces until all that remains is a grainy dust.
Whoa.
Scooping it up with your hands, you walk around the altar, scattering the remains into the dirt and grass before turning and setting the dragon-shaped figurehead alight.
Yeah. Oh, you're so angry. Aren't you such an angry thing? I deserve you. Key magic barrier. That much damage from one fireball. Magic missile. Oh, you are so weak. One more magic missile and I will just bloody kill you.
There. You did the right thing, Contra. Now
Yeah.
Candlekeep can have its lighthouse back and its people can sleep in peace, knowing
Yeah.
that such a creature will not haunt them. Well
And I
done.
got money.
Huh. Cylindra dropped one of Thesserai's cards. Maybe
Yeah.
she found it washed up on her island. Wonder why she was carrying it around, though. Hoping it would help somehow?
Yeah. 1 out of 10 deck cards of many things. Okay. 1 out of 10 cards from the deck of many things. You know what I mean. I could give the deck of many things to the tavern post and see how quickly they derail the whole thing. Horses. Horsies. Give me a cool staff. Strength, con, and int? No wonder it's more expensive.
How many potions you drink at once? You'll feel like death the next day otherwise.
You made a potion seller reference.
I came all this way with a wagon full of magical books to offer the library, and of course, they already have all of them.
Aw. That's sad. Okay, it's up there. I should be using the Wayfinder more. It'll get me lost less. Because feeling my own intuition does not work.
Ah, I was wondering when you would return. It seems
Yep.
that I underestimated you.
Yeah!
Truth be told, I half expected you to die or run away when I sent you to investigate the lighthouse. But here you are. The mists are gone and the island seems to be safe again.
Aside from the
Thank you for your
rats!
service to Candlekeep.
I want
Your
to deal with those
payment,
rats.
As promised.
If you'd like, we can continue on to more adventures now, or you can continue to explore. You'll always be able to come back later. If you're ready to move on, go speak with the man with the cart. He's a friendly sort, though I can't remember his name.
I don't think we ever got a name for him. County Innkeeper, County Library. Okay, so I have some stuff to do in Candlekeep. Oh, look at all my intelligence! I am so smart! Ah, I keep pressing this every time I'm in that menu. I want to press escape. Alright, hold still, but I'm not. I'm gonna go up here because I think the library is within here. Right? Yeah.
Excuse me? Hello? A moment if you be so kind, dearie. Oh, an adventure.
Hello.
How convenient. How do you feel about making a little money,
Yeah! Actually, what would I buy? Probably
Depends on
next
how I
tier of
get it, I
equipment.
guess.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Huh. I mean, I like money. Well, not really.
My research partner
Just
has
getting
been gone
into
for far
politics.
too long. He's a naturalist specializing in magical creatures. I won't get into the weeds about it with you, but he likes to observe
Yeah.
the beasts personally, and I wonder if something might have
Oh, that
finally
cave! Yeah.
happened. Could you perhaps go find him? He mentioned that he would be observing the strange wildlife in the nearby ravine, whatever that's supposed to mean.
Owl bears. Probably, actually.
I'll see what I can do about tracking him down. Good.
Yeah.
The old fool probably tried polymorphing into whatever creature he was studying, or decided to go invisible and live in their den with them for a while, or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, probably.
Just find him and tell him to come back already. Our latest paper is up for review, and I need him to help back it.
Ha! Oh, wait, actually, that's serious. That's, like, academic. Okay, yeah. You know, I want to support that. We follow the blue marker, because the yellow marker is just gonna lead us into progressing the main story.
Getting tired of guard duty. I want to go back to studying magic.
Fair. I just had the idea that might work out, but also would stick me with Baldur's Gate for longer. Where on Wednesday just becomes table or D&D Wednesday, and I do something related to D&D. Or I never actually play it though, because of scheduling conflicts with all of my friends. I'm the only one doing this instead of having a job. I still gotta discuss something with them about the tavern post. Because I might not have that be live anymore. Which is gonna be a change for sure. Nuh-uh. Get fireballed. Okay, do this. Oh, did I just hear something attack? Ah, rats! I hate rats! I mean, they are intelligent and capable of feeling love, but irrelevant. Okay. So this really was the last scene.
Stop, you pay 50 gold to pass, or I'd crush you.
Will I have to pay to come back this way?
Yes. 50 more.
Okay.
That sounds like a lot of trouble, counting it all out every time I want to come by, especially since I'll be coming through here a lot.
Yeah.
How about, instead of 50 gold, I owe you 100 gold for every time I pass through here? That way, if I pass you 3 times, I'll owe you 300 gold, and I can pay it to you all at once when I'm done here.
300 more than 50, lot more, but well, now...
Ooh.
Fine, but I keep count, not you.
Got it.
I would never dream of cheating you. But if you insist, I shall trust that you won't cheat me either.
Good.
Thank you.
Go now and come back soon, then leave and come back again and again. This very good deal.
Yeah.
You never plan on paying him, do you?
Nope. How long do you think he'll keep counting each time we come and go?
He might count every time for the rest of his life, but whether he can even count the number of fingers he has is another matter entirely.
True. Now that was a very good deal with me, because I can't.
Camp? I don't even see the essentials.
Ah, chest was empty. Book. No. I gotta stop trying to read every book. Oh, here's a book. course, going in does nothing. So I need to collect that book there. I shouldn't have opened this so fast. I think I need to, once again, reload the game. Damn. There it is.
Missed him. Vayer, is there anything you can do to track him?
Do not call me that, and no, I cannot. If I were in my body,
And
I could
I've been observing the owl bear for several days now, and I am not only certain that it is aware of my presence, I have managed to build a sort of bond with it. I have made myself known, made eye contact with the creature, though not for long. I am not such a fool, and it even sat calmly while I watched it eat. No signs of aggression, no attempts to attack me. It is nothing sort of magical. I feel this creature's wisdom and confidence as it gazes at me, almost inviting me to watch, to learn more about it. I should have expected nothing less from such an intelligent and majestic creature. I have dared to come closer and closer to it every day, just a bit at a time. Even now, as I write, it is taking a drink from a stream, barely 15 feet away from my fingers. I had not expected a wild creature to tolerate my being so close to it. But I think that this one is starting to see me as a companion, or at least as a harmless shadow. Good. What great possibilities this opens! I can study its behavior more closely than any other naturalist before. As time goes on, I intend to deepen this connection. By the end of the week, I plan to offer it food. At the risk of sounding foolish, I must admit that I am thrilled that I might be able to pet its thick fur. Oh. Cool.
What is that thing?
I believe your people call them shambling mounds. Not exactly an imaginative name. Still, I haven't seen one of these in a century or two. They are quite rare. You should consider yourself lucky to have found one.
They're technically edible. Technically they're edible. We can eat them. The Mage's Masterful Guide to Monster Mail has corrupted my brain. I am full of gluttony now. Why was the little bat the thing that killed it, and not the, like, 300 damage magic missile?
A bit obsessive, don't you think?
A touch, yes. Still, we know where to go from here.
Right. Let's just hope we find more than just a pile of an owlbear's leftovers.
This has certainly been an exciting expedition, but not exactly the most productive. I was following an owlbear that I had noticed some weeks before, trying to find it again so I could observe its behavior and interactions with the ecosystem. I set up camp last night and just finished writing my observations and where to find its den before setting about making dinner. Before I could even get my first bite, though, some monstrous plant creature stormed into my campsite and started eating everything. And I mean everything! It's good to get its vines on. I was fortunate that it was so slow. Otherwise, I would not have been able to escape, much less gather some necessities. But the beast got a hold of the journal that I had just finished writing in. I'll have to copy down to remember of my observations later. What a pain! At least I can remember where the owlbear's den is. Still, the thought of my journal sitting in that mass of vines is irritating. I'll not sleep easily tonight, between my indignation and the spike of fear I feel every time I hear a leaf rustle. But this is the journal that was stuck in the mound. I feel like that's... Huh? Gear this night. Wait, but this is the one that they just finished writing in. This is the one that was in the thing, so it... Shouldn't the one that they just finished writing in be in there? That feels off. And now what's it pointing at? Oh, another
I'm
set
guessing
of
that
notes.
bond didn't work out quite as he thought.
Never trust a hungry predator, especially not one that does not fear humans.
Yeah.
Speaking of which...
I am really getting sick of nature today.
Oh, gods damn it. You know, magic missile. How is it dodge magic missile? The whole point is that you can't. It's an auto hit. There.
Good work. Now you had best return and report what you have found.
Can't I at least get a breather?
I'm gonna read these notes.
Compliment?
Stop being dramatic. That fight was not so difficult. Now go.
Ugh. Looks like a card was among the owlbear's... refuse. Really wish I had some gloves right now.
Yeah, so each quest does get me closer to the inevitable goal. Wait, I thought there was... Oh. Wait. Why are these two identical? Shouldn't they be... No wonder I was confused. It was out of place. Number 2 is probably meant to say something else. Let's go back to that ogre we swindled. Do 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 do. Do you think I can count past 1? And now we're just going back to the librarian now, I think. Oh, why are there imps here now? And why do they go down so easy? Jeez. I know they only have like 7 hit points, but... Huh. And Fireball is a 3rd level spell. Okay, no, I get why they go down so easy. Goblins should go down to an equal amount of Fireballs. I'm sure that this is an intentional part of the Minecraft D&D, so we don't, you know, what's a good way of putting it? Leave the boundaries, but come on. Bang, bang, bang. This is gonna reinvigorate another Minecraft phase, I'm sure of it. Pow! Pow! Alright. There's one last imp. Yeah, I can just kill it. Why are you still alive? So now I gotta go find the bridge instead of jumping over the river. I'm not seeing goblins, but there is a skeleton. Ah, there's so many of them. They ambushed me, like a good goblin does. Pow, 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 Now get me back to Candlekeep. Wow. Okay, so here's that druidic shrine. And I run. Bang! Pow! Pew! Pew! Pow! Pew! Pew! Pow! I think the add-ons mean that we have a proper modding community. Like, a proper nexus, too. Is that naive of me to think, like, somebody's probably giving out the add-ons?
Don't like turning away so many visitors.
Did you figure out the disappearances soon? I don't know what the disappearances are.
Well, hello again. Have you learned anything of my missing partner? Ma'am, I'm sorry to say that he's not coming back. By that, do you mean he's run off somewhere? Or that his curiosity and incaution finally got the better of him?
Why are they all clipping through the table?
I knew it! I always told the old Koopa would he listen. No! It's a shame, though. Fool though he was quite a
What do you mean
capable
disconnected
soul.
OBS?
Still, I guess this means that I can take
No.
the credit on our new paper. Oh, yes, and here is your payment, dearie. Thank you for a job well done.
I'm gonna pause the recording while I figure out what it means by disconnected. Time to reconnect, attempt one. Alright then, well, funny thing. I do not currently have access to the internet because something happened on my router. That I'm pretty sure is the cat's fault. Because I found that something was knocked over. I know it's not the dog, because she's right down there. So, I'm going to end it here. This does mean that I lost several hours of this. I lost 3 out of 4 hours of this stream purely due to technical difficulties. And that's funny. So yeah. Hope y'all had fun with this. And by that I mean y'all are gonna end up seeing the VOD. Yeah. Sorry about all that. So long, farewell, I bid adieu and goodbye.